everybody. Today I want to talk to you about how to give a 4-H demonstration. First of all, what is a demonstration? Well, a demonstration is 4-H's version of a how-to YouTube video, okay? But instead of doing a recording, we usually do it in front of a live audience. Maybe there are some judges there. Right now we can't really do that, but we can practice our demonstrations and we can record them just like I'm going to be doing here today. So I'm going to talk to you about what goes into making a good demonstration, how to put that together, and then I'm going to actually do one for you so you can see what it's like. So first of all, let's look at what is involved in putting together your own demonstration. So I have this little chart here, and this information is also contained in this worksheet. It's called a demonstration worksheet. And actually, there's even a script on the back of it that you can fill in to help you get started. But the elements of a good demonstration. An introduction. You want to make sure that you introduce yourself and your topic. So you're going to want to say your name, your club, how old you are, and then what you're going to be talking about that day. Next comes the body of your demonstration. It's nice if you have some sort of a visual aid. Maybe if you're doing something that's a recipe, that involves a recipe, you can put the recipe on the poster or any materials that you might need. And then you're going to talk about and then actually do the steps that are involved in whatever it is that you're going to make. So what to do and how to do it. Finally, you're going to summarize that by showing your finished product, and then you're going to say thank you to your audience and you're going to ask for questions. Once you have taken any questions, then you're going to conclude your demonstration. And basically, you're just going to say, that concludes my demonstration. So there are a couple of things to be aware of when you're getting ready to do your demonstration. Your setup time is actually involved in the time frame. If you're doing it at a competition or at State Fair or something, you're only going to be allowed so many minutes to set up. So you're going to want to practice your setup as well as practicing the parts that go into your demonstration. Also, if you have a source for your information, you want to give credit for that. Today, for example, I'm going to be demonstrating something from a 4-H curriculum from Utah, Discover 4-H Spa and Relaxation Curriculum. And so I will actually share that when I talk about my demonstration. And finally, when you're trying to decide what you want to give a demonstration on, think about your favorite project, something that you really like to talk about, anything that's of interest to you. It will be much easier for you to give a demonstration on something you're really interested in. And so now I am going to demonstrate giving a demonstration. So I'm going to start my setup. I have my poster. I have my recipe and my curriculum. And then I'm going to have all the materials that I need. In order to save myself some time, I pre-measured some things. And then I have my ingredients here. And I actually have a finished product that I'm going to sit right over here. Okay. Hi, my name is Carla Deaver, and I'm with Lawrence and Greene County 4-H. And today I'm going to show you how to make your own homemade bath salts. So here is the recipe that we're going to be using today. We need 1/2 cup baking soda, 1/2 cup powdered milk, 1 cup Epsom salt, 1 cup sea salt, fragrance, and then we mix all of those things together and we put them into containers. So I have my ingredients here. I have my baking soda. I have my sea salt. I have my Epsom salt, and I have my powdered milk. I've actually pre-measured what I need for today, but I want to show you how to properly measure your ingredients. So I have my sea salt here. I'm filling it over an empty bowl. And once I've gotten my measuring cup full, I'm going to take my spatula and I'm just going to push it right across the top so I make sure that I have the exact amount that my recipe calls for. So I have my large mixing bowl, and we're going to put in our half cup of baking soda, our half cup of dried milk, 1 cup of Epsom salt, and 1 cup of sea salt. Then I've chosen 2 fragrances to add to my bath salt. I've chosen lavender and I'm adding 10 drops of each, and tangerine. So once I have all my ingredients in my mixing bowl, I'm going to take my spatula and I'm going to thoroughly mix it. I like to use a mixing bowl that's a little bit larger so that I don't get in too much of a hurry and get messy, because sometimes I can be messy. And that way I have plenty of room to mix my ingredients, and also plenty of room to make sure that I get out all of the clumps. And finally, my tangerine oil tinted my salt to kind of a caramel color. And so that makes it easy for me to see if I have it well mixed. If my color is mixed uniformly, then I know that I have mixed my ingredients well. Depending on what ingredients you have, sometimes things like baking soda and the dried milk can be a little clumpy. So you're going to want to take your time and make sure you get those out. So I've stirred my ingredients, and now I am ready to transfer it into my decorative jar. So I'm going to take the lid off, and I'm actually going to use this smaller measuring cup to help me put it in the jar so that I don't get messy. And you can see that the recipe makes quite a bit. I got my recipe from the Discover 4-H Spa and Relaxation curriculum that is available from Utah. That's where my recipe came from. And it has all the instructions for how to do this and a lot more things. So now I have my bath salts complete in the decorative jar. This is one that I did earlier, and I dressed up the jar just a little bit. These make really wonderful gifts for people in your family or people you go to church with. And so now you have all of the ingredients that you need and the knowledge to make your own gifts. Thank you. Are there any questions? Seeing no questions, that concludes my demonstration. All right, so now you see how easy it is to do a demonstration of your own. And what I really hope is that I see lots of you sharing your demonstrations on social media and letting us know what you're doing in 4-H, because this is the way that we all stay connected right now. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see your demonstration soon.